You see them popping up in your social media reels, people dispensing health advice, are a dime a dozen nowadays. But how do you know that the advice you're getting is from an actual professional? Well, here to help us protect our health online is Harvard-trained epidemiologist and longevity specialist, Dr. Elizabeth Rodgers. Welcome back.
So good to be here with you.
You look fabulous.
Thank you.
As always. If anyone should be taking health advice, it's from you, because you look great, you're always glowing. But on a serious note,
Yeah.
I see these videos popping up all the time, and some of them you just take with a grain of salt because it's obvious you wouldn't want to take health advice from them. But there are some that look quite legit. How do you know the difference?
I think that is why it's so important for you and I to start having this conversation and probably keep it going, because now we see more and more health practitioners and coaches coming online to share and sell their services, and that trend is not going to end. Recent research has shown that there are now over 100,000 health coaches alone in the industry, most of those here in the United States. So now we have a growing number of health coaches alongside a growing number of people who are self-branding as unique types of health practitioners and coaches online. And I think that I think it's really great. But on the other hand, I think it can be really scary, because other research from just June of 2023 shows that the way in which Americans are choosing to prioritize their health is changing post-pandemic. So more and more people, women especially, are looking to alternative sources of ongoing support. So I think one of the best things to do just to protect yourself is actually start to pay attention to the content you're consuming, right? Because we're all consuming it all around us all the time. I don't think we're necessarily paying attention. And
not voluntarily, may I add.
Exactly.
Because what's so strange about social media is things will be popping up in my reels that are so random. They're from the whole spectrum of stuff out there, and I'll maybe come across something that actually is coming from a bona fide health professional, and I'll think, oh, that's really interesting. Then the algorithm changes and I start seeing all this other junk coming up. So you just never know where it's coming from and why you're seeing it, but you're inundated involuntarily is the point.
Exactly. And I think one of the best things to do in scenarios like this, where we are inundated, both from legit certified professionals and people that we're not so sure about, is to notice how that content you're consuming is making you feel. You know, I feel like now everyone says they have a product, program, service that you need in order to be optimally healthy. And the truth is, if you notice that the content you're consuming is suggesting that you're missing something, or that you need this person or this thing to heal or be healthy, I think that's something to be cautious of, because if you're feeling uncertain or feelings of self-doubt because of this content, then investing in something or someone from that place of feeling like something's missing or from fear is not going to lead to positive results and outcomes for you.
And I think a lot of people are attracted to these types of videos because they're free initially, but nothing is ever free, is it?
If it feels spammy, scammy, sleazy, or salesy, it's probably because it is.
Walks like a duck, sounds like a duck. You know, and really, if you're that invested in improving your health mentally, physically, there are other ways to do it, and you got to put in the work. You can't just be this receptacle for all this free stuff.
Absolutely.
That is really kind of garbage at the end of the day.
You've got to put in the work.
Got to put in the work.
And nobody can do it for you but you.
And consult an actual professional. Dr. Rodgers, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're back after this.